Well, hello everyone, it's Dr. Stevens, and as promised, we're going to do a quick overview of the new Canvas interface so you can get somewhat of a feel for it. I think that many of you, I haven't gotten a lot of questions about it, so I think many of you have been able to figure it out pretty much on your own. I think it's a really easy interface to use. I know we're all so used to using Blackboard, but this is a really great interface, and it really, from the instructor standpoint, really gives us a lot of different ways to communicate with you that are really going to come in handy as those of us who are learning this new system get to know it a little bit better, that we'll be able to integrate those things into the courses. And I hope that from your end you see it as that as well, that it really is something that is going to allow you a little bit more interaction with your instructors. So in terms of what we're looking at here, I have this set on a student view so that you can see exactly how it would look for you as opposed to how it looks for me as the sort of the course administrator, right? So we start always on the announcement page. Every time that you click on your course, it comes up to the announcement page. Obviously, I'll be sending announcements to you guys throughout the session. So this is where you would look for really pertinent information in terms of anything that I felt is really important to send out to everyone, not just to individuals via email. Also be where you have your weekly welcomes, and if I have anything like it's really pressing that I want to send along to all of you, I'll send it via this as well. You can reply to them, as you can see here. So you can actually reply to anything that I post, and you also can replies to what I have posted as well. So if we go up at the top here and we look at the home page, it's just going to tell you about recent activity. That you're going to see the to-dos over here on the right hand side. So something that's really quite easy for you to be able to figure out. We'll skip past announcements here, which is where we started, and you have the syllabus. And the syllabus obviously is giving you the information about the course. It has your learning outcomes. Obviously, we've put the textbooks here as well. And very importantly, at the very bottom here, we have the course summary. And this has the list of the important dates for the course and when each one of your assignments is due. And as you will see, they actually show up in the calendar for you, so they're really easy for you to be able to keep track of, and your to-do list again will show up on that home page, so you can tell what it is that you have to do even before you actually delve into the course, right? So if you click on the modules section, you will see all of the different links and tools. I don't have many here in this first session that I'm using Canvas. I'll be integrating more as I go along. If you take any additional classes with me, I'll certainly start using more of the tools. But here we have the community forum, which works exactly like the hallway conversations of Black Book. We have the virtual office hours, which for right now are by appointment only. And then I have gotten a few emails here about the zero module, right? And so this is where we put the welcome, but we also have the syllabus quiz, and we have the academic integrity agreement. And a lot of people are asking me, well, where are the points? And as you can see here, they are 0 points, right? So there are no points for the syllabus quiz. There are no points for the academic integrity agreement, or just things to get you somewhat acquainted with the interface and to unlock the rest of the course for you, okay? So when you're done with those, obviously you can move through and you'll see each one of the modules that we have here. So module 1, 2, 3, and on, right? You'll see that for each module, I have that overview rather, talks to you about sort of gives you the gist of what we'll be looking at in terms of the week. We have our list of learning objectives. And one of the things that I like about Canvas is that you can then click on down here to next, or if you need to go to the previous section of the module, if you had jumped in, say, in the second section or the third section or whatever, you could move backwards through previous. But I like this idea where it's not all listed all together, right? So you can actually click on next, and you can move along to what the reading materials are for the week, any videos that you have to watch, or the lectures that will be embedded after the first and second week of this particular course. I have lectures after that. And so you really have a really good interface here, I believe, that really allows you to it's really user-friendly. It's something that I really don't think many of us are going to get tripped up with. When we move through this particular module here and we go past the overview, and then we go past the learning materials for the week, you will see that you can also click straight into the actual assignment, right? And for this course, we have an assignment every other week. We don't have the weekly assignments because you've got a lot of reading and you'll be writing these journal assignments. So it's really quite easy to submit your assignment here, up here in the right-hand corner. I suggest for this, it says text entry box or a file upload. I obviously suggest you upload a file because these are longer journal assignments. But you can see that you know, it's really interface for you to use. There won't be much coming up here in terms of grades. It shouldn't, at least in terms of oh, here we go, good. Because I thought with being a test student, maybe it wouldn't have that. But you can see very quickly what your scores are, right? And then you can actually click on and you can go through and you'll see the rubrics, see the feedback and all of that after we've done the first assignment. So again, it's really super easy, right? It's very easy for you to see how you're doing, very easy to see what you need to do. And so it's just, to me, it's much easier than Blackboard, and it's a lot less dull, I think, than Blackboard has been. So again, this was a really quick overview. I know many of you have already gone through and you've been able to really figure out the interface. But if you have any major questions about it, you know, please feel free to email me or put it in the community forum so that everybody sees it. And if they have that question as well, it can the entire class can know about it, right? And know what the answer is. So again, really quick look at this, but I hope you enjoy the new interface as much as I do. It's a lot easier from the instructor's standpoint, and I'm hoping that then translates to making it a not just an easy interface for you, but also a much more interactive interface.